Hello everyone, I am here today with you on a new video about formation and position of adverbs. In my last video, we discussed what adverbs are and the various kinds of adverbs. In case you have not seen it, go through it. It is very important for you all to know what adverbs are. But here in this video, we are going to solve a major problem that we all face. Have a look here to this picture. Oh, what is written there? Me fail English? That's impossible. Oh my God. What do they mean by all this? It's all crap. That is why it is very important for all of us to learn the correct formation of sentences. And we won't be able to form good sentences, correct sentences, till the time we know where to position the adverbs. So here in this video, we are going to learn how to position adverbs correctly in a sentence and how to form new adverbs too. Before I go further, do not forget to subscribe my channel. If you like the video, give a thumbs up and share it with your friends. So here we go. What are adverbs? Adverbs are words that add meaning to a verb, an adjective or another adverb. That means they are those words which help us to add more meaning or specify a verb more, an already given adverb or an adjective. For example, slowly, nicely, here, there, all these are adverbs because these words help us to add more meaning to a verb, adjective or another adverb. You know, we can form new adverbs by just adding ly to the adjectives or nouns. For example, warm. Warm is what? It is an adjective. We can just make an adverb out of it by adding ly to it. Warm, warmly. Happy. What is happy? Happy is an abstract noun. It is a feeling. And by adding ly to it, we can change it into an adverb. We all tend to make a very common mistake, that is positioning the adverbs in a sentence, which may sound correct to you all, but is grammatically incorrect. For example, if I say this, the gardener always is late, you will say it is correct. But no, this sentence is not correct. It is not correct because the position of the adverb here is incorrect. So now we are going to learn as to how we can position our adverbs correctly in a sentence. Point number 1. If the verbs in the sentence are different forms of be. What are be verbs? We have already discussed it when we did verbs. Be verbs are is, am, are, was, were. So if in your sentence you have any one of them in the sentence, then the adverbs are usually placed after the verb. So if you have is in the sentence, your adverb will come after is. If you have were in the sentence, then you will use your adverb after were. So that means that the sentence that we discussed right now about the gardener, what should happen there? There in that sentence, the gardener is. We have is in that sentence as the verb. So our adverb will come after is. The gardener is always late. We cannot say the gardener always is late. That is incorrect. So whenever you have a be form of verb in the sentence, you will use your adverb after the be form of verb. Point number 2. If there is an object. What is an object? Object is a receiver of action. So if there is a receiver of action in the sentence, then the adverb is placed after the object. You just have to put the adverb after the object. But if the object consists of many words, it's not just one single word, it has many words, which will happen in sentences, then you will not put the adverb after the object. Then the adverb comes before the verb. Mind it, before the verb, not before the object. Okay, you will understand this better with the help of the given examples over here. Let us take the first one. He signed the agreement readily. Now over here, agreement is the object. Who is the subject, the doer of action? Yes, he is the doer of action and signed is the verb. Now over here, agreement is the receiver of action, that is the object. And since this object is one single word, so our adverb will be placed after the object and the adverb is readily over here. Let us take the second example. He readily signed all the papers of the agreement. Again, he is the subject, signed is the verb. That is simple enough to find out. But if you observe carefully, over here our object consists of many words. All the papers of the agreement. So all these words, they are a part of the object. Now, since our object consists of many words, so we will not place the adverb after the object or before the object. No, we will not do that. In this case, our adverb will just go before the verb. So that is why I have written readily right before the verb, that is signed. He readily signed all the papers of the agreement. Point number 3. If the adverb modifies an adjective or an adverb, it normally comes before it. So in case we are modifying an adjective or another given adverb in the sentence, then in that case our adverb generally comes before them. For example, she is very confident. Now this word confident is what? It is an adjective. And since we are using an adverb to modify the adjective, it will come before it. So very is the adverb over here and confident is the adjective. Point number 4. Adverbs can be at the beginning, at the end, or in the middle of a sentence. There is no rule to it that you cannot use an adverb wherever you want in the sentence. It is just that you need to see whether it is appropriate or not. Otherwise, it can be used in the beginning also, towards the end also, and in the middle of the sentence too. For example, she speaks well. So here, well is an adverb and I have used it in the end. Today, I am going to the mall. So we are starting our sentence only with an adverb, that is today. Which adverb is it? Yes, it is adverb of time. Point number 5. Adverbs are placed before the verb if the verb consists of only one word. That means in the sentence, if your verb is only having one word over there, then you will use the adverb just before it. Let us take an example. She almost lost all her money. Here the verb is lost. Since it is made up of only one word, that is why we are going to use the adverb almost just before the verb that is lost. Point number 6. If the verb consists of more than one word in the sentence, then you will put the adverb right after the first word. That means if your verb has two words, you will first write the first word followed by the adverb to be used and then you will use the second word of the verb. Let us understand this better with the help of an example. She has usually praised you. Here in this sentence, your verb is made up of two words, has, praised. So what we are going to do is, we will first use the first part of the verb, that is has, followed by the adverb usually, and then praised, which is the second part of the verb. So we first write the first part of the verb followed by the adverb and then the second part of the verb. Point number 7. Adverbs are usually placed before the verbs like has to, have to, and used to. That means if in your sentence you have these verbs has to, have to, or used to, in such a situation, you do not need to break them in the middle. What you will do is you will use the adverb first and then write these verbs. Let us take an example for this also. She often has to go to school. So here you have these verbs has to, which are used in the sentence. So because the verb over here is has to and nothing other than this, so what you have to do is you will first write the adverb often followed by the verb has to. And your sentence is all good to go. You might come across a situation where you need to use more than one adverb in the same sentence. So in case you need to use two or more than two adverbs in the same sentence, in that case, always remember, you will first use the adverb of manner followed by adverbs of place and time. You can understand this better by using the given example. She happily played with the toy in the playroom today. So here, three adverbs have been used. Happily, playroom, today. So since the rule says that we have to use adverb of manner first, that is why happily has been written first, which is adverb of manner, followed by the verb played, and then adverb of place, playroom, and adverb of time, today. I hope this concept is clear to you. If you remember these points that we discussed and you use them in your sentences, I am sure your sentence formation will improve a lot because adverbs play a very important role in sentences. I hope you all liked the video, and if so, do not forget to subscribe my channel, give a thumbs up because your likes really are very important for me, and share it with your friends. I will meet you all again very soon with a new video. Bye-bye for now, and thanks for being there with me.